she would be in pain. And she's like, she doesn't feel that she's in like pain. Yeah, she called me this morning, and I'm like, I don't take her to bed. I don't know. Should I get my car washed, you think? I might. Will you take a damn bullet for me? I'm not looking forward to it. I don't feel that it's anything. I'll stop talking right now.
Does he have boots?
Who, Wesley? No. And they're not warm boots. Yes, he does.
Something enough that he could go out and shovel a little bit.
Yes.
That's all I needed. Hey Jalen, how are you today? In a bumpy stretch, I'm trying to stabilize the camera. Doing all right. Thanks, Ken. Just on our way to pick up son. It's a little snowy, not bad. For us anyways, this is like nothing. How are you, Jessica? We are in Northern Illinois, Dale. How about you? Oh, no worries. Thanks for stopping in, Jalen. That guy doesn't slip the way he was walking. Oh, that's what it was? I thought he was slipping. Oh, so Dale, you probably got a lot more snow than we got. We've had a basically snowless winter. We wanted a lot more.
Every time it snows, this is
Oh,
what it's like.
for what it's worth, Jalen, you're about son's age, so that's who we're gonna go pick up. But yeah, how much snow do you have in Ontario? Moldy elk meat. That's an interesting name. I had to read that all the way through. 2 feet. Oh, that would be awesome. We love the winter. I actually have the truck preloaded with sleds and the winter fun gear. And yeah, This is not enough to do anything with it. It's just enough to make a little bit of a mess. Yeah, it's totally fine, Jalen, because in fairness, the whole channel is built on me and my son doing various everythings. And son's like your age, so that's who we're picking up from school. We're not doing anything, and we don't use harsh language. We're about spreading good vibes. But if you don't feel comfortable, by all means, we're not here to hold you here. It's just me, Mama right now, and Remus. So we got the dog with us going to pick him up from school. Two feet of snow would be awesome. Yeah, we average about 30 inches a year, but we've had, I think, like 4 or 5 this year. It's,
Not good.
we're way under our snowfall total. Were you talking about the dog, Jalen? Because if you thought he was dancing, that was just a bumpy stretch, but that would be awesome. If you watch a lot of our lives, he's a heavy sleeper. That's what he does most of the time. Yeah, a lot of our lives are him sleeping. And I just play calming music to it, and then son and I will do something else. But yeah, we're about to... He is active if we get him out of the house, but at the house, he likes to just relax. He's wearing a sweater. The sweater says Mary on it. It's a Christmas sweater. He loves clothes. Yeah, he has a bunch of different clothes. He's even got coats. I'll probably put him in his coat when we get home because we have to shovel off the sidewalk so they don't become a problem with this kind of sweaters. So it gets packed, and if it gets packed, so I'll probably throw him in one of his coats and bring him out with us. Just to prove to everyone, I'm not the one driving. That wouldn't be safe for me to drive and be on a live. In fairness, just like you had pointed out, Jalen, we go by dad and son. That way it just keeps it a little more private for us, and then we don't ask anybody's real names. And when we ask like locations, we just mean like what state you're in. We don't need any specifics or anything like that. So when you were talking about like being too young, that's a good philosophy to have. So yeah, even in our lives and stuff, we refer to each other as dad or son, or he calls me. I'll call him by like nicknames and stuff like that, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'd love to hear it. Hit me with it. Jelly Bean? His mom actually calls him that. No lie. That's one of his mom's nicknames for him. If you join Future Lives, or even when he gets in the car, you'll hear, which will be as soon as we get through this car line. This car line is for pickup. You'll hear one of my nicknames for him. So I'll keep it a surprise until he gets into the car. And then typically I hand over the phone to him and let him take over the live. So you'll be able to talk to him directly. And then apparently Mama said we're going for a car wash. Little man, I do call him Little Man a lot. We've never called him Monkey, to my knowledge. Peanut, we have called him, yeah. But that's you. No, we're moving. Bound to happen sooner or later. Alright, we're gonna switch up radio. There we go. That's good. You doing all right, Remus? Doing okay?
What are you doing? You're a good boy.
Come say hi.
Good boy.
Chicken nugget.
Thank you.
It's one of his favorite foods. If I was calling him his actual favorite food, I'd have to call him noodle.
Popcorn.
Yeah, it's a snack, though. Does eat a ton of popcorn. That's a great question for the chat. Like, what's your favorite snack? As of right now, Jalen, we have made the decision to be a faceless channel. So it's a great question, though, but we have made the decision to stay faceless. We have jokingly said if we ever hit 100,000 subs, we would do a face reveal. But at that point, if it ever happened, at that point, Son may be 30. Because I think, as of last check, we're just over 2,000 subs. So it'd be a long ways away. I'm part of that too. So Mama's in our videos because she walks in front of the camera all the time. Remus is always in our videos, and other family members. So we've kind of made a pact with each other that we will remain faceless until...
Oh, he's putting his head on the arm of the...
Really, buddy? What's wrong? What's wrong? Maybe you know something's up with Frankie. Well, in fairness, she sort of showed her face over the years, because we've had the channel for about 2 years, by walking in front of the camera. And I even asked if she wanted to be edited out, because I do all the editing. And she said, but she said that she was fine with it. She just doesn't want to be like the focus, if that makes sense. Yeah. I promise you, if we get to 100K, we will do it. But not right now. There are some Easter egg moments within some of our videos that I've gone back and looked at the editing and realized. Now, for me, I'm never in it because I'm the one doing all the filming. But there are times where sun pops in and I didn't realize it, and I have not.
A lot of them you can't tell. It's like there's a ton of people, so you don't know which one is in.
Well, true. But it's still there. It reminds me kind of if anybody ever played the video game Mortal Kombat, there was like a character that would slide off the side. The guy that would be like, whoopee, off the side of the screen. That would just pop in. Yeah, I agree with you, Jalen. You never know. Our DIY channel, because we have 4 YouTube channels. Our DIY channel, literally overnight, about 2 weeks ago, and we've only been doing that one for a little while. We only have a couple videos on it, but overnight, like tripled the subs and quadrupled the watch hours. There was one video that just took off. So it could happen here too. I will say the best I could do for you is possibly if you go back and especially the lives that are at the basketball games, because I coach Suns teams. I won't point out which one he is, but he's in those. Remus sees him, though. Remus can see him in line. Now he's perked up.
Stay here, buddy.
He's coming. He's coming.
Hi, bud. How are you? Good.
How was school?
Good.
This guy, like, oh wow, he's getting into the back seat to strap in. This is cool because it should be in the middle. For everyone's sake. How are you, Booger?
Good.
Homework?
Yeah.
A lot?
No. Just language arts and typing.
All right. Well, Mama said we're going to get a car wash. So for those of you, did you ask if Son had a black striped shirt? Are you saying today or in a previous video? I do not. I don't even think I own a black striped shirt. Oh, no, in fairness, I coach several teams, but the lives is me filming, so I would be behind the camera. But Sun pops up in there several times. Is that a husky on a leash?
No.
Because if it's not, be careful. Yeah,
See that?
yeah, I haven't looked at it.
The bottom rubber.
Alright, we are working out. Did you want to take over the live or no? No? Did you say hi at least?
Hi, everybody.
No worries, Jalen. We're here for the conversation and getting behind cops, so I totally understand. You really can't see it. Squeaker, huh?
Yes. Frankie ate a squeaker or something. Probably yesterday.
Is she at our house?
No, she's at the vet.
Oh.
No worries, Jalen. You don't have to feel obligated. We are going for a car wash, so it gets a little more exciting. But this is a day in the life, so nothing too exciting. How do you plan to? I don't want to make assumptions that you're in the U.S. or even this hemisphere, but how do you plan to spend your evening? Because I've said that to people before, and they're like, "Hey, no, it's morning here." So I don't want to make assumptions, but how do you plan to spending your afternoon? You doing anything fun? Put the dog up here. He's probably tall enough to stick his head out, although he would have to stand on the armrest to do it, and I don't know that we want that. Minutes to the car wash? Is that what you're asking? Oh, to put the dog up there in the car. Nah, I'm gonna say no. He's the car wash we're going into. I think you'll, if you stick around to see it, which is about 3 minutes away, you'll probably get hurt. Not to mention that water is gonna be freezing.
Did you turn your homework in, Wesley? Kid, son.
Oh, you're under the weather? Sorry to hear that. We were, as a family, going back and forth and battling a cold that got passed from one person to the next, and we're finally feeling better, I think. So the bus has put us in a position where the 3 minutes is probably going to be 5 now.
There's a lot of kids up there.
I'm not gonna lie, I expected 1 or 2 to get off there now. And that was my point yesterday. They do like front door drop-offs now. Well, that's good, and they feel better. Being sick is no fun. Being number one with the bullet. Alright. There's a bunch of traffic, but we're probably 2 to 3 minutes away at this point.
2 lights away.
Number one with the bullet. How much do you have to do all your typing?
Yeah. Because I don't think it saved your progress.
It takes you back to 0 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
That stinks. So you have a chance to fix it or finish it in class?
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying.
All right, Jalen, who's like your age, bud. I might have him read it. Read the bottom. Don't read the read this. Read after read this.
I got a dog named Remus. Jumped up into the car wash and got.
Well, read it. It said we should put the dog on the outside so it could wash the dog at the same time.
He does need a bath. So
Read it.
I did.
Read it loud enough that.
It's shaking too much. One day I got a dog named Remus. It jumped up to the car wash and got washed and soapy, and itsy bitsy Remus went up the car wash.
that sounds like a good book or a good story.
Here, Dada.
All right, we're at the car wash.
Here.
You don't want to keep it?
No. Itsy bitsy Remus was too.
All right, here we go. We're about to get the car all cleaned up. No more of this gunk.
They're open, right?
Yep. He pulled a little look-see-loo. Jalen said, too bad the story is fake.
You said too bad what?
The story is fake.
Fake?
That would be a good story to write, though.
All right, so stage one is they power wash everything off. It's gonna get loud, just as an FYI. Obviously, it's car wash. And away he goes. Yeah, I don't think Remus would enjoy any of this. Actually, he doesn't mind anymore. See? He's just yawning. I will say the first time we brought him in here,
It was
yeah, he did not enjoy it. But we pretty much, we're on a program where we have unlimited washes, so we come every day. So at this point, it's part of the drive. Yeah, guy, this isn't the entrance. It's the exit. All right, well, guess your favorite food. 3 guesses. What do you think? It's somebody about your age.
pizza.
Pizza was Son's first guess.
Oh, 3 games.
Favorite food, 3 guesses. So pizza was his first guess.
Popcorn.
Popcorn's not a food. Popcorn's a snack.
Chicken nuggets.
Oh, chicken nuggets.
Mama and son said chicken nuggets.
And cheeseburger.
That's your third?
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance. All right, I'm gonna say mac and cheese. All right, well, we used up our 3 guesses, so what's the answer? Well, that would be an interesting diet.
What was it?
Apparently it's soap. So either somebody swears a lot and gets their mouth washed out with soap, or I don't believe that you eat soap as your primary food. However, I did want to let you know that we do have to jump out here very soon. So we're going to end it here. We'll be back. So if you hadn't had a chance, if you'd like to, feel free to subscribe and turn on notifications because we go live a lot. So we'd love to have you back. So at that point, okay. Well, when you come back next time, we'll have to hear about which kind. So we'll be back soon. We go live a lot now. So it's one of the things we do a lot of. So appreciate you hanging out and chatting it up. But yeah, feel free to subscribe, turn on notifications, and we'll talk some more.
Thanks for joining.
All right, take care.